Alright, yeah, so sorry about that, but yet another hiccup, and it seems like it's not related to the video settings. I'm not entirely sure what keeps happening here. Let me check something really quick. And it gives me I hear a little error message happening, but then I don't hear where the error message is actually coming from. So, like, I can't see if no error message actually pops up, so... But you know, it's not actually coming from the video effects themselves, but, again, I have no idea as to what this problem could be. It just seems to be completely random. Alright, well, what was missed there was that I brought one of those tourists over here, somehow. I need to hear this free music. When is it going to start? Hairspray is a girl's best friend in this muggy weather. Okay, let's keep on talking to these tourists. Until we find someone who's interested. Hey, what'd you do that for? Can you see me enjoying this kid's crazy? Can you see me enjoying this crazy kid over here? He's okay, but have you heard the authentic French Quarter music before? No, I can't say that I have. Is it good? See for yourself. They're about to jam in that square over there. Sounds cultural. Cultural. Maybe I will check it out. Alright, so you just have to squeak your horn, every single tourist, until you find the people that are interested. Alright, so long term, I still need to solve the problem that I'm having where the stream just keeps on dying for no reason. And fortunately, right now, I don't have that many ideas as far as why it could be dying. It seems to just be completely random. Which is, so, not very good in terms of leads and fixing the problem over the long term. But I'll keep brainstorming and trying to figure things out to why that might be happening. Okay, not this person. Not this person. Not that one. Oh, shady again? I'm kind of interested where this last kid is. Because only one more kid left in that quest. Around here somewhere. Also, I'm aware that I'm opening some new pathways, but subs an extreme anyway. I'll leave that exploration bit for the next part. If I can just finish up one last thing to do here. I'll stroke to death in my Benet. Think I might sue. Okay, not interested in music. See what's up here. Okay, nothing here. Looks like a good old piñata. Wait, where am I? I think I might have broke the game, I don't know. Might be an area where I shouldn't be? I really hope I'm able to get back. Huh, really interesting to find a glitch like this. Obviously in a place where I should not be right now. I don't know how I got here. I wonder if there's a way to just reload the game. I definitely cannot. Alright. Well, I think I'm gonna have to accept that I'm going to lose some progress here. Because it looks like I encountered a glitch in the game here, and I can't get back to the actual portion of the environment where I'm able to explore. So yeah, I think I might have to go back to the main menu. That's something I can talk about. Glitches in the game that cause you to lose progress. It doesn't look like a game-ending glitch, however, it is annoying nonetheless. I can still reload my game, but I think I'm gonna end up losing progress because of it. Yeah, looks like lost a bit of progress. Yeah, nobody's at the music area right now. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. It's a bit frustrating, but since I'm near the end of the stream anyway, I guess that's fine. I can do that stuff over again in the next portion. But I can also, I'll briefly touch upon glitches and how, well, maybe in this game, particular Costume Quest 2, because it is a smaller game made by a small studio, probably didn't have enough resources to playtest the game as thoroughly as maybe a AAA game might. However, AAA game might have more actual playtesting. So I somehow found a glitch where I could drop down and then fall into a part of the world where I should not be, which is beyond these garbage pails, garbage canisters here. And I can't come back because I'm beyond the barrier. And there's actually nothing over there, nothing in that portion of the environment that's meant to help me out, because that is essentially there for decoration, just to provide some background objects, background buildings. So maybe that's something that could have been ironed out in more playtesting, but you know, with a smaller studio, they're going to have less resources to devote to playtesting, be able to squash exploits like that. Or I'm not entirely sure if that's a glitch per se, and that everything is being rendered correctly. It's just that there shouldn't be that opening shouldn't be there for me to ruin my own game, especially by accident. So I'm not exactly sure how to define it. Just it's more of a bug or glitch right now, but yeah, a larger game made by a larger studio would have more playtesting, but at the same time they would more likely be dealing with a larger game too, so the larger playtesting would scale a bit with the size of the game. So normally I would blame it on the small studio, being okay, well, they couldn't afford as much playtesting as a big game, but at the same time, bugs and glitches like that still appear in even larger games just because of how much bigger those games are. You're more likely to have more glitches and bugs for a more equipped playtesting team, a larger playtesting team to find. So because of the nature of the scaling, they scale. Even a larger game will still have bugs like this. So I don't know. It's not necessarily related to this being a small game versus a big game. Both games are likely to have some remaining bugs and glitches that might ruin the experience, just like this for me. I mean, just look at Assassin's Creed 4, pointing out some very blatant visual glitches that happened there. One of which even hampered the experience, in which my ship didn't appear, didn't spawn, and it kind of locked me out of the area. I have to reload the game. Similar to what happened here. So I guess it just comes down right to having good quality assurance and budgets to squash those bugs in the first place, regardless of how big your game is. At least that's how I'm finding it. And not necessarily related to the size of your game, the scope of your game, or the size of your studio. I mean, ideally, if you are a big studio with big resources and you're making a small game, it might be easier to squash those bugs then. But of course, with a big studio, you're more likely to be making a large game, so your large resources would then scale to the large game, and you probably still have some bugs regardless. I don't know if I'm making any sense at all. All I'm saying is that I guess bugs like this aren't the fault of a small studio or a big studio. It's just gotta do the work in the first place. I'm not a developer, so I don't know what would be the best practice to be able to squash a bug like we saw in this segment. But I know it's probably not due to, say, the resources of the game. I'm not blaming that. It's still unfortunate that it is there, and there shouldn't be an excuse for that, for sure. So I'm not excusing the game for having a bug like that. But I think in the long run it'll be okay. Hopefully I don't see stuff like that again. It just doesn't keep happening. And if I'm more careful in that area, I probably won't run into it anymore. So unfortunate that happened, and it does knock the game a bit for me. But as long as it's not a recurring pattern, a recurring theme that the game is buggy, I should be fine. Alright, with that, I don't want to keep standing here and talking. I'll wind down the stream and say thank you very much for tuning in, and I will continue next part. Hopefully I figure out why my stream keeps cutting out, why that keeps happening. I'm not sure. Right now I don't have that many ideas. It doesn't seem to be related to video effects, but you know, maybe it could be. I'm not sure. Maybe I actually do want to bring it down anyway, but the problems seem to persist even when I lower the graphics settings. So I don't know. I'll have to do a little bit more testing and keep trying to figure out why this keeps happening. Until then, yeah. So let's just say thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. If you want to watch the archives of this playthrough till now, you can tune into my YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/YamsterSam, and you can also follow me on Twitter @YamsterSam. So until the next video, I will see you later.